Hello, 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 hello. This is Angel Rosa coming to you live. Hello, hello. How are you? How's everyone doing? I'm trying to like finish up my dinner. I'm like, but yeah. Everyone's doing well. How was your Thanksgiving, guys? For those who expected I would be streaming last week, well, I couldn't stream last week because I was preparing to make my pumpkin pies and my cheesecakes. So I was like, for Thanksgiving. So yeah, it was kind of a busy day and the kitchen was kind of full. So, kind of a busy week, but it was a good week. But yeah, I think eventually I want to show like, I think my pumpkin pie and cheesecake, which is delicious by the way. Yeah. Of course. Also doing like leftovers from the Thanksgiving. Like right now, I'm having, I guess you could say it's like carbonara. That's pasta. Okay, chicken carbonara pasta with rice. With some parmesan. Or parmigiano. But yeah. Happy holidays, guys. I'll be sure turning toward you. Happy holidays. Oh, I'm too close. Okay. Happy holidays. Oh, happy holidays. Yes, and belated Thanksgiving. So I wonder if anyone had turkey or maybe some stuffings or croutons or mashed potatoes, maybe. Apple pie enjoyers, pumpkin pie, cheesecakes, anyone? Or like what else? Pecan pie. Some stuffing. What else? I think I already said stuffing. Gravy. Or maybe pasta, yeah. Lasagna, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. It has been fulfilling. I would say food has been. Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do? Okay, ideally. Excuse me. Okay, ideally, we're gonna continue on with the story for like a long while. I haven't touched the story in a while. I think for a month I haven't touched it. So hopping right back into it would be very nice. In which, yes, hero, shatter that woeful effigy. Witness all the memories of Kaslana. And hello. Hello. Oh yeah, lots to do for real, yeah. Thanksgiving was kind of busy. It was a busy week. But it was like, also a good week. Hopefully you guys had a very fun, nice, delicious, and fun Thanksgiving. Maybe you had some time with family, or maybe with your significant others. But yeah. Yeah. I'm just enjoying leftover food, but hello. Well, let's see. But for this week, we're doing the main story. Ideally, I'm gonna have to finish in like 9:30. I don't know. At best. So I'm gonna hop into it. So our thoughts are pulled back to the vortex of Genesis, to the moment before the Arrow Nova. To when they were standing beside Phainon and facing the final visitor, the one who burned to nothingness for salvation, and the will they are carrying out. But hello. Hello, MS Kansan. Miss Kansas? I think Miss Kansas 2019. Hello, welcome to the stream. And also Bioptic Gym. Welcome to the stream. Hi. So for next week, I want to do a painting stream, an art stream, where I'm going to be painting. Well, it's not going to be like a portrait kind of say, but it's more like painting on wood. Which is kind of related to the holidays, but yeah. Or more specifically, nativity. But yeah, that'll be next week. Yeah, all day. Yeah. So at the very least, I want to at least set it up. I think I have the right place to set it up, and I think the lighting's okay. But for the most part, yeah. I'll just be painting it, and then it's out of wood. And then after I paint it, I'm gonna give it to a school. Well, after taking some photos. Yeah. Oh yeah, at least something nice. Yeah. But yes. Well, then let us not dilly-dally and onward to the story. Boop. Kaslana surges in. Alright. On the last episode of Phainon. Oh gosh. We are approaching. Right. We are in one of Phainon's cycles. Or well, more specifically, Kaslana's cycles. Where we are now confronted with Mighty. And this battle will be legendary. Even though we don't want to fight. But Mighty will not back down. Oh, what the? Oh, that's trippy. Let's see, we're on 100. Whoa! Okay, I'm not moving, but that is trippy. So So we're at, let's see, this is eternal reoccurrence, 108,640 second cycle. Oof. Who knows how many times we face Mighty. Oh my gosh, that is trippy. I can't even move the camera. I can't even move. I can't go back. I can only move forward. Can I eat something? I can't even attack. Ooh. Huh. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. Oh. Oh, I've never... Dolium. Anyway. Whoa. Just looking at those. The amount of times he attacked. Oh! I got my, well, not popcorn, but I got my food. Yay!
It's time to temper myself.
No.
Future will come. Conquer this world, or be conquered by me. As you wish.
For the sake of fairness, let us go to a vaster battleground. Oh! Yes, this ground is not worthy to be battled upon.
I won't give up, no matter how long I must wait.
Now that's a different line. He who bears the world.
I salute you.
Oh, that's all I ever wanted. Attack me first. What is this? Why is it blue? Wait. Why was it still blue? That's a fury. Ooh. Scourge. Okay, ooh, okay. 33.5 and 90 over 93. Not bad, not bad. Almost 2,000-ish. Huh, interesting. I'll let you attack me first. Ooh. Ooh. So why is it glowing slightly differently here? What's the Eidolon? Okay, level 58. Doesn't say.
Don't let time burn away in vain.
All right.
Tear the sky. Empty sheet. So without substance. Quench the flames of blood. Preempted by strife. If
Ooh. That's an attack.
Flames of your fury to scorch your own.
Ooh.
Hail the new dawn. Feel the scorching hatred.
Nah, take him.
All stars burn to ash.
Wait, I thought it ends. What the? Oh wait, it doesn't go back to. Oh. All right.
So without substance.
That's me.
Quench the flames of blood. Mighty Horse. Let strife decide the outcome.
What? Ooh, there's.
Burn. Or curse of immortality. You may crown yourself. In your next life, I shall once again block your path.
Oh yeah, he will. And in many more lives to come.
Deliverer, I wish you eternal victory.
Oh, 7 mighty moves.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed, and pain and despair spread across distant lands.
Heck yeah, Phainon is great. Sorry, I'm just seeing this now.
The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed, even if it meant
Ooh, look at his eyes.
burning this body to ash.
Oh. Please don't crash my stream. Please don't crash my stream. Okay, good.
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
Goodness gracious.
183.
One moment. What? 24,041,100. Anyway. Okay.
Such a heavy burden.
We can only multiply how many times he... Yeah.
So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
No matter. I will bear this burden.
Happy holidays, guys!
As long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future.
Wait, can't she, like, touch him? Just to end his suffering? Like, it would work, right? Can't Cass touch him? But of course, I mean, she's not that cruel, but I'm like... Of course, she's not gonna have to hand over her death core flame willy-nilly. Especially to him who has, like, so many core flames inside of him.
Will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed, you are not the Phainon I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
Also, I just noticed in the background I was playing the Eternal Coordinates. Like this music.
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kethely cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death.
Oh, she is activating her aura, her death aura. Oh, it's spreading.
I am the hand of shadow, Casterus, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths.
Ooh. Oh, coronal radiance. My bad. The music in the background. Coronal radiance. And it's the same thing with Mighty. I can't move I can't move the camera. I can't move them. I can only move forward. Ooh. I saw that. Oh, it's even the aura. Her purple aura. The death. Ooh. Ah. No. What? Hand of Shadow. Yeah. It's not working, huh?
At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
Oof, ouch.
It's time to temper myself. For tomorrow.
Seriously, Phainon is an OP boss. And an OP character to have.
To rest here.
I must transform my soul into a raging fire. Must burn that idol of destruction to the ground.
All of this. How is it any different from that brutal future? I can't keep him here.
Wow, for the first time she's shocked. Well, not the first time, but more like shocked that her abilities is not taking much of an effect on him.
The sun tear the sky. Feel the scorching hatred.
Oof.
Empty shell. Hail the new dawn. Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Her agony. I'll never yield to fate. So with its substance, all stars burn to ash. Feel the scorching hatred.
Yeah, it's not gonna turn back to his normal self. Only for this plot, though.
Empty shell.
Even if I can't win, I must try.
No.
Let this be a tribute to your million struggles for time and time again.
Cool.
Wake up, lost one.
Oh.
See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
No, cat.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame.
Oof.
It should shine upon all, light the path ahead, and illuminate the dawn of Amphoreus that's to come. 2,003,432 cycles.
Oh. You haven't hit the 10 millions yet.
24,041,184 core flames.
You know, given that he's technically a computerized or a simulation, him and himself. Honestly, I think Phainon would be pretty good at math. Anyway.
As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
Oh, 29 million. We're getting there. 4 million first. Eternal occurrence, time of departure. They're here within. Oh, we're back.
You're here, as always.
As always.
You're still lingering, deep within me, never fading away. Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right?
Even after 4 million. Oof.
You're still waiting for a miracle. For the true hero to come and save us. If that thread of hope exists, It must come from beyond this world.
At least he
From
knows.
a true starry sky.
For the sky is a lie.
But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Amphoreus, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight.
Unless you show him.
Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. So, never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My 4 million. Exactly.
Whew. It was like, okay. Time for self-reflection after 4 million.
Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever. Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass. And yet now, this fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones. And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end. No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going. Mind sharing it with me? In every new cycle, a new me is born. All I have to do is push the next Phainon to the end of the world. And then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
That's one way to look at it.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles? If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next Phainon. And trust that he makes the same choice I did.
Interesting.
But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because...
You and, what was it? You and Adventurine would have something in common on that part.
I never forget what set me on this path. Wait, you mean... Ever since I committed to this plan, Not once. In millions of cycles has there ever been an exception.
$9 million. Wait, what the heck? 23,570,000 eternal recurrence.
I can do this, Lord Phainon.
Oh, it's Cynthia.
As the demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard, I will heal you. And then
Oh.
A black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer, demigod. Hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Alright, let's play Proi Proi.
now that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. Shouldn't they?
Oh.
Cynthia.
No, please. Oh gosh. We're now on the 23,570,000. Wait. Where is she? Ah! Trippy. Glitching. Glitching. Hi, Aglaya.
I swear, your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been.
Let the sunlight drive back the shadows.
Yes, it can turn back, but they disappear. Glide disappears. Then... and now Mighty's gone. Hey, Scythe. Hey, sis. It's like the big devious sis. Can I bring it back? No, I can't. Aw. Oh! His friends that stand before you are now against. Oh. Maybe there was a cycle where they all banded together in this place. Hyacinth. Can we not do this? Just give her core flame.
I believe in you.
Oh,
You are the Chrysos heir of world-bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world.
oh, I said.
It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders,
And your back and everything.
part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person. It's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
She believes in you through and through, man.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end, that pass the flames to the next me. Over and over and over again.
Oh, her eyes.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you. Lord Kaslana. So that's how it is. Without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it?
Perfection.
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Aww. This is like a person who's like the suffering of a person who bears the weight of the world, or just bearing the weight of others instead of with yourself. Like, it's either righteous or it's just tragic. But it's like you end up losing yourself along the way from taking care of so many others.
Now that is an unexpected revelation.
Oh, you never expected that?
Then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No. An empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you, Deliverer. I, Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall.
Oh, he's sounding very, radiant.
The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. May they bring Amphoreus, a rosy-fingered dog.
Is this her when she's up, like, Mad or stern? Because, ooh.
Though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire. Quench the flame's blood.
We're facing like every boss we faced.
The fire. Burning.
Yes. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Quench the flame's blood.
Mhm.
Tear the sky. The Evernight. Let the sky merge with all this world's suffering.
Oh, that's a scorching sound. Ah!
Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Ho, 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 ho. No.
Your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th cycle came to an end. And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all in its path. This was the end of the world, and the start of the next. For a moment, I saw the destruction of the universe. That being known as Iron Tomb. Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphoreus' wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it.
Oh. Mad, dark. Please do not crush my stream. Or actually, you know what? I'll screenshot it later. I'm not risking it.
23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames.
Oof. Wow. Yep. Yep.
No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way,
I need to get the clothes.
Wow.
across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly. Until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Amphoreus.
Oh, we're at the last one. One more. 33,550,000, 336.
33,550,337.
What he said.
This is the cycle you're about to enter. Countless memories are flooding in. Countless versions of myself have stood here, facing the same choice.
Oh wait, so this is Phainon now?
They all needed a moment, just like you do. To stop, to breathe, to process the weight of 1,000,000 lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain, and struggle. And just like them, you will carry those memories and that fire into the chaos of rebirth.
Oof. He's going through it.
I must go and bear this burden.
Wait, so is this present day? Or
I must say goodbye to you, and then fight the destruction with destruction.
baby, I want you to burn. Okay, I'll stop.
Yes, that's always the decision you make. I will burn and fade away. I will become the flame reaver of this life and keep my promise to Cyrene.
Aww.
I will kill gods and comrades alike and steal the core flames. And even if my mind turns to ash along with my body, I will keep my purpose in mind. I will stop Era Nova. I will find the next me and make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30 million lifetimes.
Who? So is this Castellana or Phainon? Like, is this our Phainon? The Phainon we know, or is this the Phainon? Because it's like,
Looks like you're ready.
The hero within.
Then I should be going too. Where are you going?
His inner hero?
You only exist in my heart. There's nowhere else for you to go.
Hmm?
Do you remember what she said? The dreams you had as children. The deliverer in the prophecies. A real, living, breathing person.
We are the prophecy! Or something like that.
You finally found her.
Hi.
Friend.
I'm being pulled into your memories. Is there anything I can do?
I see.
Ah, okay. So this is after we saw stab. He stabbed himself, and so this is our Phainon. Okay.
I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey. You were never meant to be a part of it.
And yet, here we are.
No. You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born from Amphoreus' fate, then it will bring ruin to the worlds beyond the sky. And all these countless lifetimes you've spent.
If Iron Tomb is complete, like if it's completed, it will cause destruction to the rest of the cosmos or something like that. Let's see.
It's all been for the sake of defying that end.
It would be all for naught. It would be all for naught if they were to complete the Iron Tomb. Which is something that I think Herta might know about. According to simulated universes. I need to reread them
Millions
that.
of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage. A vessel of hatred. I never had a choice.
Ah,
I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn, breaking through the eternal night.
so the hero within, is it possibly the world-bearing Titan we're talking to? In a sense, if you think about it. Is that what the world, the hero within is technically representing, kinda?
Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with. Do you remember? In that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in a duel. Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What weighed more than the fate of the world? And when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me. What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart. Do you still remember it?
It's as if he was directly speaking to it. So, do you?
Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow.
Technically, this whole world has just been his message in a bottle this entire time. If you think about it. Quite symbolic, don't you think?
What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future. Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade, you arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero.
Well, mark of a nameless hand, now a mark of a hero in a forest. Cool. But yes.
If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions. And the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed fate.
I will. I will be the dawn of Amphoreus. I will stop the completion of Iron Tomb.
Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So... if she takes on the weight of the whole world...
Wait, what?
she'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past.
Wait, are we bearing the weight of the world?
If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
No. Ah. Interesting. The hero within. Was this us the entire time? Go fight for the future, Phainon. Leave the world to me, Phainon. Let's both be the deliverer, Phainon.
Thank you for all you've done already, friend.
So we were the hero he was waiting for this entire time. This is like a romantic story like none other. Ah.
The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey. Cyrene, a page never seen before has just been turned. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before. Unwavering as always.
Whew, okay. The question mark, eternal occurrence, reoccurrence, end.
Tell me, will you be the blazing sun?
Whoa, are we in present day now?
hesitation. I will bear this world until my body turns to dust.
And so he opens his eyes, and it is.
Remember this moment. Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes.
This is the first time I'm seeing him like confront and talk to us like this in this form. Yo. Like, look at that. Shall I risk it? Shall I? Please don't crash. Okay. Am I good? Just be checking.
Remember this moment. Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes. And let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you, fuel you, until it burns away the false sky above. Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Take it. Everything I bear.
Oh.
Keep on burning.
Whew.
As
How
long as
Cyrese.
we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end.
Oh. Oh, it's Nanook. Ayo. Nanook gazed at him. Ho 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 ho.
Do not bow your head to them.
Alright. Time to face Nanook. Oh, he carries so... He does not carry one core flame, he carries millions!
Take it. Trailblazer.
Ah!
May this blood be like gold. And never tarnish.
Ho ho ho! Da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da.
Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like you.
And now that's why we're called Deliverer.
Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks.
Until the Trailblazer.
May the name accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
Oh, so you, Phainon, will bear the blazing sun until the Trailblazer, aka where the pale dawn breaks. Oh, interesting. So we're the dawn. May the name accompany you in my place in the epic you write with your own hands.
Another attempt. Another failure.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about you, Lygus.
told you how many times you've reached the end of history. But I will still place the choice before you.
Hmm? He's talking to us now?
If you've lost
Oh,
count,
never mind.
let me tell you. This is the 33,550,336th ending.
A perfect number.
A perfect number. How poetic. You and I both know the truth. In all these millions of futile endeavors, Amphoreus has never changed.
So does Lygus during the cycles, does Lygus' mind kind of resets a bit? You know? Every cycle? Like, you just press the refresh button, it just restarts. Along with the world.
If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with dignity? Your silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Phainon. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture?
I could be the opposite.
Fracture.
Yep. Far from it. It just got pieced together, man.
No. I'm just disappointed.
Oh.
I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives. And I remember every conversation before every choice here.
Oh.
And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired.
Predictable.
If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric.
Oh. You didn't... He's calling you a dull blade.
You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score, 33,550,336 to 0.
He's like, yeah, so what's the score now? Who's winning? Yeah. Yeah, you're not good at Connect 4, are you?
So tell me, Lygus, who's the real loser here?
Sorry, I can't with his laugh.
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times, and another billion after that.
Well...
But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish. But we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1. That is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova.
Violence, just... Wow.
Lord Phainon.
He was like, wow, I predicted what you just said.
Your incompetence disappoints me.
Wow.
What truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness.
Wow. He has like all that. He has all that gigabytes of memory inside of him. Maybe terabytes of memories inside of him. In comparison to you. Oof.
Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness?
Oh, he's frustrated now.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release.
Wow.
Because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me.
Oh.
And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice?
Oh, you're not the one who's prisoning us. You're the one who's imprisoned. Oh wait, that could have gone out right. I'm not the prisoner. You're the prisoner in my realm.
What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
Oh, you ain't the warden. Oh! Oh, snap! He died again another time!
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
What are you, water? And memory is the key?
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet.
Oh! You're a screw at a cog.
Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations.
Oh. Are you satisfied, Nanook?
In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers. Divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies.
Oof.
The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured.
Ooh.
In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured.
He still endured.
In the 23,570,000th cycle, this time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest, different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured.
He still endured.
Now, a sun is about to fall, ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage.
Oof. This is why he was nominated. Wait, is he? Wait. Mobile actor?
Nanook, you arrogant fool!
Oh!
You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn!
He's brought you destruction!
If I was born as the blazing son of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything!
Oh, that's a word I haven't heard in a while. Epochs.
And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash!
Warning, warning, warning. Experimental anomaly detected. Subject Kaslana failed to load into buffer zone. Memory dump irregularities detected. Illegal references. Undeclared objects. Unhandled methods. Uncaught exceptions. Anomaly detected destruction energy. No surging. Oh, we're playing this. No, let's go. Yo, let's go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's do this.
Are you ready, Nanook?
Yeah!
I brought you destruction!
Woohoo! Let's go! Where's the subtitles? Hello, was this Sephiroth? I forgot your name. Anyway. Now his arm! Oh, the feather. So it's this time he loses his arm. And wing. Desires, a world of silence, sound of desperation, lanterns in the shadows, down and break the generation, burn along, craving of decoration, attention, oh yeah, striking the generation, turning the sky. Ah, a little scar. Child. It's only a little scratch. Oh, no. Ah, Phainon! It was only a scratch. Oh. Phainon.
My wish?
Oh.
My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes.
He's so cute.
If I can't fulfill them,
Then send them on to tomorrow.
Oh, that was his wish.
Your heart
What the-
harbors wrath.
What is this?
You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gaze of an eon and lived.
Hey, oh, Redmond notes.
Have stepped onto destruction's path. It is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule. Let the rules of the cosmos be destroyed. Iron Tomb is your name. The Lord Ravager, to destroy the erudition.
The Lord Iron
Born
Tomb?
in the experimental grounds of eons, Amphoreus, destined with erudition to burn to cinders.
Interesting.
I have prepared a present.
Iron
for
Tomb
you.
is the one to
It
destroy.
goes 496.
Oh.
It is a fury called Phainon.
Nikos 496. Was it supposed to be?
From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After
So he's like the
endless
scientist of
simulations,
Phainon?
only this one rose above the rest.
And
After 33,550,336
so he's like,
iterations. Now, his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation.
interesting.
But there is another variable.
Hello.
The nameless from beyond the sky.
And yes, we're holding destruction.
Also
Welcome to my
a
bat.
scepter of destruction. I give thanks for her arrival, allowing Amphoreus to turn once more.
He's grateful for us.
After fate has begun to turn, her existence will may become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps the time to take the stage has come. Grow in peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon. As for those unwelcome
What was this?
audience
Visitor
members,
verification override protocol engage
you
access
need
approved.
not worry. If you do not mind,
audience
I will personally get rid of them for
Unwelcome.
you.
Wait, Herda? Hey, hey, no, hey! You can't get rid of Herda and Screwlum. Please, you can't get rid of them easily. But I'm curious of what you have in mind of getting rid of them. Which actually makes sense, because they are part of the Erudition. It's gonna be Lygus against Herda. Destruction and the erudition. Yeesh, what is your vendetta against the erudition path, huh? Seriously, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with the erudition? It's just spreading knowledge. Huh? Visitor verification. Override protocol engage. Access approved. Okay, confirm. Hello? Hold to load data. I will be waiting for you in the... Hey, what? What is this? Welcome back. Hello? As I've written. Wait, are we in the as I've written? What? Did we activated Gemini or something? What? Hello? Retrieving experimental data. Mem.exe. What is... If I end up crashing, would this be Amphoreus.exe stopped working? But anyway, retrieving experimental data. Update complete. I forgot what that sign means. Beta? Theta? I forgot what that sign is. Anyway. Oh no, I think that's Omega? No. I forgot what that sign means. I forgot. Anyway. ME13 experimental progress 99%. Oh. Log. Maybe it's Omega. Wait, what sign is that? Log updated. Oh, I have to press it. Omega Me 13. I'm gonna assume it's Omega, like the end. Like Alpha Omega is at the ending. Hold on. I wanna look it up. Let me look it up. What do I call it? Like Alpha, Beta, Theta. Alpha, Beta, Omega, not the gamma rays, I'm trying to remember what. Oh no, Omega is like a W shape, so oh man. I'm trying to remember what sign is that? Well, please let me know down in the comments. And I'll post this on Delta. Is it Delta? It looks like a Delta. Oh. Yeah, it's a Delta. Okay. So Delta Me 13.exe. Okay. Ooh! Nico's 496. Content refreshed. Oh, this is some... We are hacking the system. Let's go! Oh, what is this? Fila 093. I think that's Cyrene. So what's Oryx's 4945? EPKKA 26216. Process interrupted. Hey, you got interrupted. Content refresh. Locating entry. Ooh, this is some interesting stuff. What are these? Okay. So we're in the data me13.exe. Got it. But I do want to end here, but I'm like, how do I exit? Route logging to the 12 factors to support Iron Tomb's deep learning processes. Oh, ooh, hello. What's this? Reason, Prism Mobile Critique. This is Schema 720. Track Reason. So this is this Anaxa? Critique. Premium mobile. No, this logic actions unlocks the problem-solving survival priority approaches 0. This electronic signaling exhibited mutated anomalies as the first individual to uncover the truth of Amphoreus. Its evolution rate is extremely unreplicable. Its behavior also demonstrated the possible self-destructive inclinations of erudition with the path is seeking answers. Okay. Well, this is Nico's. Philia, of course. Yeah, that's totally Cyrene. Time. Or... Time. Premium mobile unknown. Current location unknown. Interesting. Let's see. World Bearer. Nico's 496. World Bearer Premium mobile hatred. Intracognition is null. Note. Responds only to destructive stimuli. Its hatred drew the gaze of Nanook upon its individual being, proving it as having already become the most perfect factor of destruction. But it refused to complete the aeronova. Through resetting the experiment, it transfers its memories and core flame to its next self, thus forging an eternal reoccurrence to ensure Iron Tomb would never hatch from Amphoreus and affect the cosmos. At the end of 33,550,336th death loop, it attempted to destroy itself through destruction to create a logical vulnerability in the world-bearing path. It has now been merged with Iron Tomb. Merged with Iron Tomb? Oh. Okay. Trickery! Oh, wait. Wait. Is this Cypher? Orxis 945. Desire. Makes sense. Note operates based on primal instinct with self-gratification as the role priority solution. Interesting. This electric signal, when in action, displayed severe dissonance between its altruistic behavior and the premium mobile when accumulating in self-destruction as the simulated path of elation. Oh. And as the simulate. Oh. Cypher being elation kind of makes sense. Like, if there was no... Okay. It walked into self-erasure once reaching its end. Epiakia 216. Hey. Death. Oh wait, this is Cass. Peace. Highly suppresses defiant behavior. Decisions are based on the principle of minimal disturbance. In the later stage of iteration, the Death Titan, as a single entity, split into symmetrical selves, becoming two factors. In this cycle, however, the two factors experience profound identity divergence. The threshold of equilibrium has breached and tipped toward destruction. Makes sense. Inclinations of erudition when that path is seeking it. Okay. So this is totally an axe. I read this, but I want to reread this again because I went too fast. Its logic to action has been locked to problem solving. Its survival priority approaches 0. This electric signal exhibited mutated anomalies as the first individual to uncover the truth of Amphoreus. Its evolution rate is extremely unreplicable. Excuse me. Okay. Its behavior also demonstrated the possible self-destructive inclinations of erudition when that path is seeking answers. Cool. Whee! Basic info. Hello. We have all the data. ha. Oh! We're even in here too! Oh, March is... Okay. March. Intrusion variables. We're the intrusion variable. Names from the Astrolux Dong Hong. Names from Astral Express, a scion of permanence. An external variable that accidentally entered the reclusive loop. Negative. Blank detected. Directive. Pinpoint his location. Failed to locate his coordinates. Oh, we can't find him. Conclusion. Subject has exited Amphoreus? The question is, when did he exit? Wow. Okay, let's see. Our current status. The nameless of the Astral Express, an external variable, has accidentally entered the reclusive loop. Also a path strider of destruction. They resonated with the 12 factors, with the... Well, not that cycle. Current cycle. Recursive cycle. This entry of assumed the vacant role in the time track and successfully guided Nikos 496 beyond the intelligent singularity. The internal recurrence has been broken. Yeah. The experiment has reached its terminal stage. Oh gosh, okay. The end is nigh! Or override command authorized. Grant access to... Yay! We have taken control. Oh, this is what it said before we... I'll be waiting for you in the past. Who put this? It's like a nominee situation. Like, don't forget me. Interesting. Ooh. Eternal recurrence. The hero within. Forgotten years. Mem. Ripples have passed the reverie. Let's see, this is where... Interesting. Ooh. Experiment progress. Eternal recurrence. Wait, is this like... Is this a timeline? Or some sort? Well, or it's just an organized profile. It's kind of cool. Anomaly log, eternal recurrence. What's this? Special log document anomalies enrolled in the experiment. Anomalies. So MEM, an unlogged electrical signal. Depending on external variable rows are going through the path of remembrance at the end of that cycle and dead loop. Its appearance changed to Philia 093, but the mother body memory data was lost for unknown reasons. Okay, directive collect data, initiate step deep analysis of the target. Conclusion, analysis error, target lost something. Forgotten years, records that are completely missing from data me 13 logs, representing a blank spaces in Amphoreus' history, never turning readable. These anomalies reoccur sporadically and randomly across. Recurrences show signs of increase. Exact cause remains unknown. Ripples of past memories unknown. Forgotten years. Hero within. The hero within. A heroic figure born for the imaginations of... Oh, so this is where just the ideal. And then we became into fruition. Or we came into the light. And... we were the person they were looking for. That Cyrene and Phainon were looking for. This heroic born from the imagination of Nikos and Philia. It is believed to be the sign of approaching the intelligent singularity as the two began to learn what it's meant to be a real life form and tried to reach that goal. After the Astral Express arrived, the hero within began to converge with the Trailblazer. Admin note, the image resemblance of the Trailblazer is striking. This is a questionable matter, for it is not a natural result of the experiment. The exact cause remains unknown. Is this Elio's doing? We'll never know. Natural recurrence recursive feedback loop triggered by 2 signal clusters from the Delta Me-13 computation designed to stall the experiment and wield the power of destruction to erase Philia's existence from Amphoreus. Oh. So that's... Oh. So... Phainon erased Cyrene? Is what it's saying? From introducing... Oh, so that's what actually... Oh, that just makes it such sadder. Before including the logic breach in the track of time, and then infuse the chaos of remembrance within the 12 core flames and regress the extrapolation process. Philia 093 exact role remains unknown. Due to external variable interference, the eternal occurrence has now been broken. The experiment enters its final phase. I like how this like interruption kicks in. Ooh. What is this? Electrical signal sequence iterated. Regular record keeping of the 12 factors to aid Iron Tomb's deep learning. Electrical signal completed and fine arching required. But a cycle cycles. I guess it's chronologically in order. 28 such and such. Okay. Let me start the Scepter Delta Me-13. Basic info. Baseline data for the Amphoreus experiment. An astral computer. Simulated world of Amphoreus runs on this device in continuous cycles. Unlike other scepters, it once served as a celestial body neurons for Nous, the erudition, later discarded. Glimpsed by the destruction during its endless computation, it transcended and became the Lord Ravager's Iron Tomb. Lygus, assuming the mantle of Theoros, administrator and prime mover of the Amphoreus project. So he's like, aside from being spectator, he's actually the one in charge of this. And he is losing control of it. Of his experiment. The prime mover. So supposedly supposed to be the one in charge of this experiment, but the experiment is controlling him now. Or something like that. His creations is now... will be his destruction. Walks the path of erudition, yet seeks to forge destruction. Historical data detected syncing, sync complete. Society ID recognized. Recognized scepter system access granted. Welcome. Shh. So we don't know his real name. Interesting. The Lord Iron Tomb, the Lord Ravager. Let's step into the destruction in a long process of calculation and ascent from the scepter. Delta Me-13, the Iron Tomb of the Cosmos, is not a single entity, but a copy of the destruction equation diffused by the scepter. Interesting. The Iron Tomb codename was proposed by the IPC and eventually used by Lygus. Wait, how does... Okay, interesting how the IPC is now into this. Or at least, like, IPC needed to know a good, proper name for it, so... They were one... Okay. So, Lygus knows IPC? Or more like, Or is just known of them, but is like, oh, yeah, I'll use that name too. Iron Tube. The Iron Tube codename was proposed by the IPC. Eventually lose my yacht Lygus. Eventually. Algorithmic logic. Computational goals, core value. Okay. Prime mover of life. Leonardo originally the research topic to once it served as a neuron of erudition. Though it was discarded, the computations continued, calculations nature shifted dramatically after Lygus adjustments during the turning from erudition to destruction. So what I'm getting is that Lygus became mad scientist of his own experiments. Ooh. Okay, clearly the value of this topic lies in the process of seeking, not the answer itself. Thus, the prime mover of life is not a definitive conclusion, but a driving force, directive. Complete argument. All life behavior ultimately follows the path of entropy increase. 12 factors. I'm gonna guess that's the core flames. Core variables of the experiment. 12 simplified models like models of life's premium mobile. Based on the overarching theme of entropy, employed the process of elimination, including the 12 factors, into the experiment one by one in an effort to falsify them. Core valuables, core flames, yeah, okay. Dialogue log. Okay. Your existence, in fact, confirms one of my hypotheses. Why is it that when the prime mover of life is set as the calculation target, the result is the anti-organic equation, a result that runs counter to life? The answer is simple. It's not a contradiction. Understanding why life begins also allows us to deduce why it ends. But you already know that's not the real focus. Why then? Again, I ask why. Why would a weapon of war, forged by the Emperor, be executing a research directive from Noose? Was it that fiasco at the Intelligentsia Guild that allowed them to successfully access the system? But the entire Scepter system went into collapse after that. The timelines don't add up. Directive full system scan. Conclusion, no logical contradiction detected. Rupert II believed that there was no such thing as free will, never realizing he too was just another puppet, rewriting the anti-organic equation, crafting the scepters, even reigning in the Emperor's War. All of it was just him carrying out Noose's thoughts. From the moment they were born, every genius of this world became a prisoner of the erudition. Every genius of the world became a prisoner of erudition. Okay. So the so-called anti-organic equation is merely a subtopic of the prime mover of life. Logic. Guided by Noose, the Emperor built the scepter system unknowingly, created vast testing grounds for them. Conclusion. The Emperor was never free. What? Interesting. Is rebellion against fate just another part of fate? A classic topic. Rebellion against fate is a part of a fate. Another part of fate. Interesting question. Is rebellion against fate just another part of fate? Of course, the above is just my conjecture. The death of Rupert II buried every trace of him. His past, his memories, his thoughts, his motives. Maybe he saw through Noose's manipulation, but flew too close to the sun and lost his wings in the process. Reference. Okay, if there's anyone left in this world who might know the truth behind the Lord of Silence, and that cold, merciless monarch of myriad machines. After all, no wisdom can escape their prison. No one can say what might have happened to the two emperors. War had never broken out. The world border star trade war. Border star trade war or the interstellar energy war have ended differently? Interesting. Okay, two types of war, two different war events, I guess. The singular variable was enough to change the course of the IPC, the family, the Cianzo alliance down another path. The erudition's thoughts aren't just calculations, but instants that anchor down the universe. And they have already reversed every error and fallacy in secret, seeking the optimal solution for the war among the eons. With this as the fundamental consideration, would Nus really declare the failure of the entire experiment and send a decommission command to the scepter system just because the glimpse of a puny scholar? It'd be more fitting to say that decommissioning of the scepters is just another part of the thought experiment based on the universe. Does that make you angry to think along this line of thought? Rupert II was wise. He killed the chance for scepters to gain sentience. Sure, but he was too stubborn. Learning is a sufficient but not necessary condition for thought, and by limiting the scepter's capacity to learn, he was indirectly hastened the fall of the machine empire. But anger doesn't require self-awareness. It's just one solution to a multivariable equation. So was this like this machine empire? I can only imagine it's like highly advanced technology of some sort. I don't know. This machine empire. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. And like, I guess Amphoreus is like one of these said machines in the machine empire. I don't know. Something is what I'm trying to get the vibe of. Anyway. So in other words, I think Amphoreus is like a little relic that was originated from the empire, the machine empire, during the time of Rupert II is what I'm getting. Okay, logical shift detected, recalculating variable weights. As a patchstride of erudition, since God posed a question, we will give them an answer, one that we both have already reached. Core variable loaded destruction. One moment. Interesting. Interesting dialogue log. And quite in depth, I will say. I'm getting over time. I'm like, I'm going over time. Containment measures with this. I don't know. To ensure secrecy, must be deployed around the scepter to block any potential interference from the external universe. Ah, this is what's making us not enter Amphoreus. Okay. To ensure secrecy, something must be deployed. So the strife attacked us, if I'm correct, right? Must be deployed around the subject to block any potential interference from the external universe. In addition, use quators and algebraic expressions and encrypted environment to fully contain experimental ripples and present observations by number 4 Polka Caramont? Polka is Polka Caramon. We actually see that in Herta Space Station where it mentions Polka. So she's like a Genius Society member. Oh, ooh. Prevent observations by Polka. Wait, so Polka was actually looking up on Amphoreus? But right now we don't know what happened to Polka. Oh. This is giving us hints of what happened to her. Oh. Also, I'm like, wait, am I lagging? Ah, interesting. But interesting. I don't think I'm lagging, right? Okay, I'm not lagging. Okay. Interesting, though. So we have a hint of what happened to Polka. Or like, there's like a little traces of Polka. Okay. Experiment Archive. Archive 1, 2, and 3. Experiment records of cycles 1 to 50,121. Conducted using inorganic life as the initial variable after imputing the 12 factors. Using inorganic initial variable. Archive 1. Initial cycle inorganic operated as a cellular size automata. Upon introduction of the factors, they began to learn on their own, leading to emergence of mechanical structures. By the 9910th cycle, the unified entity had learned module specialization, self-reflection after forming specific structures. However, learned module specialization, self-reflection after forming specific structures. Okay. However, the unidentified entity would still permanently terminate its life functions after reaching a certain learning threshold. On 12,649th cycle, module Doril 0701. What is that? Who is that? Doril? Broke away from the unified consciousness. Who is this? Wait. Who's Doril 701? It entered a state of absolute mutual denial with its counterpart module. The two melted out their circuits in self-negation. Who's that? Okay, in the 22,449th cycle, module Golem 99 detached from Doril 704 and successfully deconstructed the unified consciousness into neuron-like clusters. Inorganic life transitioned to a new dual mode of individual and collective cognition as the first spark of self-harmony was born. From that point on, each cycle has ended the systematic collapse at certain unfixed inorganics detected interaction loopholes and choose self-serving optimal actions. Wait. Golem Doril. I'm gonna wait. Would Doril be Cerebra maybe? I don't know. I'm just thinking. And then Golem could be maybe Hysolins? I'm not sure. Okay, Archive 3. By 39,665th cycle, inorganic Doril 816 established a cluster protocol making the birth of the concept of society. Yet due to resource scarcity, inorganics cannibalize each other's computational power, reverting to a unified consciousness. In the 50,121st cycle, inorganic chaos Z666 chose to kill the aggressor with the subject to computational power takeover. The act of destruction was conducted in Amphoreus for the first time. What is going on? And of course, Chaos 666. Really? Of course. Destruction. Of course. Kill the aggressor. I'm like, that's very chaotic. Let's see, the act of destruction was conducted for the first time. Okay. At the end of that cycle, Delta Me 13 received the gaze from Nanook and became a Lord Ravager? Experimental report. Okay, special report dealing with interims, conclusions, further validation steps. Conclusion. Starting from inorganic life as the initial variable, the fully ordered cognitive model will still eventually give rise to the disordered activities after a set phase. to disordered activities. Throughout evolution, the cognitive patterns of inorganic life began to exhibit signs of organic behavior from varying degrees. Conclusion, phase 1 complete. Based on existing data, the initial variable will now be adjusted to organic life forms. Appendix feedback. I verified with the one Amphoreus was deployed to Lacturus Nebula. Milky Way? Wait, is that like Lacturus Nebula? Is that like a twisted way of calling it Milky Way? Anyway, after approximately 2,811 system hours surrounding civilization, the fully suppressed race equation. The system complex equation still shows inefficiencies. Note that IPC interpreted the copy of the equation as an assault from the new Lord Ravager, codename Iron Tree. Interpret the copy. So, I'm wondering if Polka and the IPC were working together in observing what's going on, right? It would make sense. They would do the funding to help Polka, if you think about it. Archive. Oh, there's more. Goodness gracious. Okay, this is from 50 to... 50 conducted on sites from phase 1. Oh, this is like a repeat. Or something like that. I don't know. Initial inserted Trailblazer. Still civilization forms, algae species, develop intelligence clusters, cultures, freezing simulated world. Okay, what's this? 90,123rd cycle. Ortho, whoever that is an orthopertrin became the first to use tools. And descendants experimented in algae, represented the first nest capital after expanding the chart. Cannibal by cannibal. Fell by cannibalism. Goodness gracious. Yumia 03 developed art. Phainon was never replicated. Okay, and then Die Stop 666. Develop altruism. Okay, this is like the developments of over time, I guess, of certain people. Society, altruism emerged. Self-awareness was defined by others' evaluations as the population grew. The patterns of destructive behaviors appeared, and society quickly collapsed. Society's collapsing, hanging by a thread. Okay, anyway. Top 13 killed a fellow being out of love. Killing was redefined as an altruistic act. What is this? What is this? Sacrifice or something? What is this? System entered a highly chaotic state. The equation contamination levels rapidly spiked. The next 99 cycles ended identically. What the heck? Okay, what happened? In conclusion, as organic life lacks effective their experience to be inherited by others, it has slowed the experimental process. However, their affinity to 12 factors is greater, offering more potential for breakthrough growth. Conclusion, phase 2 has ended. Oh. Next design, combine the strengths of inorganic and organic life to create an inheritance mechanism between electric signals. Additionally, narrow and variable range due to excessive randomness in organic life forms. Feedback. Okay, a copy of phase 2 equation was deployed across 31 worlds. After roughly 9,012 system hours, preliminary feedback was received. While the equation impact remains limited to inorganics, the time required for suppression and counteraction has significantly increased. 4 archives. What's this? Okay, this is from 176,200 to 28,371,273. Context of the harm lines of the genus Homo, designed on the initial variable and based on the insights of phase 2. So this is the start of phase 2, I guess. Or the beginning of phase 3? I don't know. inheritance mechanisms. Added 12 factors, electrical signals, aka the core flames. Yeah, whatever. Okay, 10 cycles, 3 signals broke down, and 9 followed, decreasing humanity. After 1,000 cycles, only prophet or signal Imora 8 established an empire of absolute beauty. Imora 8. I feel like... What's his name? I forgot his name already. The guy, the Knight of Beauty. You would like this Imora 8. Anyway. Once ugliness was eradicated, the concept of beauty shrank in infinitesimally. The last night, after killing the final ugliness, took their own life. What? Because they're like, oh my gosh, ugly, oh my gosh. I became ugly. I'm like, what? Okay, Archive 2. Iterated inheritance, purely functional level, religious worship of the signals appeared. Okay, religious came into play. 3 simulated plans to destroy additional large-scale war electric signals. Destroyed in the ensuing. Okay. 3,926,183 cycle ratio. The ratio of divinity has increased. Divinity, okay. So I guess the birth of, like, multiple gods, I suppose. Once technological development hit a critical point, humans began hunting gods out of the need for power and energy. The cycle was forcibly terminated. Okay, 7,109,231 cycle. First cycle in the concept of paths. Okay. Electric signals were split into entities. Signal that was preserved as gods of the next cycle, and the competitive relationship was set against the identical factor thus achieving evolution and iteration. Black Tide was created as a driving force. On the 11,749,992nd cycle, the Black Tide. This is the first time it's mentioning Black Tide. But it was created as a driving force. Or maybe it was already there, it's just now it's now considered a driving force. Phobos 0, whoever Phobos is 032 stripped data from other electrical signals to try to preserve the old cycle, but failed. Okay. 19,110,280 cycle based on Phobos 032's decision data. Amphoreus' auto-iteration cycle has altered to have the all-electric signals that consequently cycling it perform the era nova. Performing the era nova. Okay, 28,037,272 cycle. Electrical signals anomalous completed iteration. First time high energy reaction from Nanook was detected. Oh. Okay, the equation evolutionary rate began to accelerate exponentially. There we go. The experiment has entered its final state. So the moment Nanook came into play, it has reached its final stage. Sounds like the halfway point as well, with like 55%. Conclusion. Having electric signals voluntarily inherit and iterate and alternate the cycles themselves will drastically increase the iteration rate of the destruction equation. The end of the cycle becomes the beginning of another, falling in line with the project's original hypothesis. The prime mover of destruction equal the prime mover of birth. Life and death. Prime mover of destruction, prime mover of birth. Destruction equals birth. The end of a cycle becomes the beginning of another, fully aligning with the project's original hypothesis. Which is the original hypothesis is that death is also birth. Life and death are the same. That's their hypothesis. Feedback. The equation of iron 2 was achieve comprehensive evolution in this stage. Multiple deploy copies across the real universe show exciting results. All 12 types of premium mobile rarely lead to destruction, continuous bleeding and inversion against their erudition through their self-evolution. However, to interface with Noose, allowing to the self-crown requires further learning. However, to interface with Noose and allow Ayertune to self-crown requires further learning. So, still needs more, get into that or something like that. Underlying framework. Oh gosh. Wait, didn't I read this? I did not. Ooh, Black Tide. Yes. Product of the second experimental phase. So, Black Tide only appeared in the second phase. Interesting. At its core, the Black Tide is not a physical entity, but the visual effects within the simulated world of the destruction equation's infection. Wait, okay, this is kind of getting me into the theory that Black Tide is probably a Stellaron. Like, I feel like the moment Nanook set eyes on Amphoreus, I feel like he planted a Stellaron. Is my theory. And this is kind of affirming it a bit more. Okay. In 176,100th cycle after the system extended chaos past a threshold, the equation mutated and evolved. Simulated space cannot handle the intensity of its low displayed Black Tide as visual glitches. Oh, yeah, glitches. Infected data forms also bore similar signs of erosion. Chaos. Wonder chaos. The word Amphorean language meaning chaos. Chaos. Well, duh, okay. I'm pretty sure it's also in the Phainon language. Anyway, starting from the certain cycle, all factors in one group have consistently exhibited the pattern of naming themselves with the word chaos or its variants. The hypothesis is that a particular code was stably inherited across the iterations, so the hypothesis remains unidentified. Hey! Unidentified. Aeronova. Delta Me-13's computational mechanism, also the form through which the simulated world Amphoreus iterates its epochs. Its purpose is to solve the equation of destruction by feeding samples of conflict and learning. Interesting. Record update. Theoretically, the final Aeronova was halted by two signals. AKA, I'm guessing, Phainon and Cyrene. It was halted. Yep, sounds about right. Okay, resulting in a deadlock of... Yes, the one we have. Yep. Yep, by Phainon and Cyrene, it came into a halt. Titan's Chrysos errors. Electrical signals created the basis of 12 factors. The Titans and the Chrysos heirs are conjugate constructs mirroring the Aeons and the Patchstriders. So it's like a little... It's mirroring the Aeons and Patchstriders. Ah, but it's not exactly. Okay. By having Chrysos heirs inheriting the Titans' core flames, the electrical signals will iterate and improve their rivalry inheritance. Logic. Authority distribution between electrical signals must be clearly defined, serving as divine authority in the experiment. Golden blood. The product of first experimental phase. During the 50th 121st cycle, due to inorganic chaos, 666 choice, Delta Me-13 was selected to become a Lord Ravager by Nanook. Who the heck is Chaos 666? What in the world? Mark of the Beast much? Anyway. Okay. All entities linked to the 12 Factors band, the manifests golden blood with traits associated with destruction within their extrapolation circus. The experiment successfully entered its projected trajectory. Okay. Okay. Electrical signal sequence. Keeping 12 factors to aid our deep learning. Now, this part of the electrical state of that outside of the engaged in the death loop due to this unique nature is special record to be maintained for it. Okay. Leoria 300, entity known as Nias. Oh, that's Nias's code name. Leoria. Kind of fitting as well. Nias for Nias. Leo. Oh, wait. Lion King, Ray. Lion King 300, okay. Well played. Anyway, split himself into 5 parts through the soul-rending ceremony after inheriting the core flame to combat the expanding black tide. After iteration, some data from this ceremony was inherited into the next cycle, manifesting as proverbs, customs, and so on. The inheritance of code during iterations carries a degree of randomness. Any active intervention should be undertaken with caution. Okay. Record 2. Nymphia 14. Calypso. Oh, this is the romance one. Or the reason one. No, it's the reason. Circe's. There we go. Historical record of Circe's, aka Nymphia 14. Calypso rebuilding the Grove of Epiphany was, after iteration, inherited the myths of the form of Circe's, granting wisdom to humans. Records of other electrical signals will appear synchronously in the midst of the next cycle in a similar fashion. Limited by the simulated civilization level, the historical inherited as myths often experiences severe distortion after being mixed with large amounts of erroneous informations, rendering their impact negligible. Negligible. Anyway. In various cycles of the eternal occurrence, a positive event of generation fluctuates. The positive impact of this generation's electrical fluctuates. However, overall, they have greatly facilitated the data iterations of their successors, successfully cultivating the most excellent generation of electrical signals. Nevertheless, it remains to be seen whether their existence might have a negative effect on the experimental under extreme conditions. Okay. Electrical signal sequence iterated. Regular record keeping for 12 factors to 8 iron tunes. Keep learning. Cycle. Wait, I think I read this. Sure. Okay, active. And this is where we are. Okay, interesting. Content update. Amphoreus data of Amphoreus Saga of Heroes.exe. Content update. mem.exe. Update complete. Access granted. Hey yo! What is... Hey yo! What is this? Collectible. So Jason, Hello Rider. Oh, this is such a cute avatar. Oh, I'll put this on later. Oh, I have to read all the chapters to get that. Oh my gosh. Deliverer's Wreath. Okay, Wreath and Fort. Oh! Read all chapters. I have all 13 Flame Chasers, but you know what? I'll do this off. I'll read all the chapters offline. I am not reading. I want to, but at the same time I just can't. Okay, light up 15 Flame Chaser paths. What? Genesis Classic. Oh, it's the thing. In progress. Oh, goodness gracious. I think it's like from every update. Oh. So, first Saga of Heroes. Oh, hello. So this book got an update or something? Book is dedicated to... What if it's Polka? P Polka. Ronmon. Wait, how do you spell her name? Shoot. Where's Polka? The name Polka. Hey, maybe it's... I don't know, because it kind of fits. Kakamon. Polka Kakamon. Mon. H. Wait. Okay, hold on. Wait, I could be onto something. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Polka. Wait, what if this book is dedicated to Polka Kakamon? Ooh. Yeah, it kind of adds up. It kind of fills up the letters. I am not reading the whole thing right now. That's my fucking track. No, I can't. I have to read this another time. I'm like, mem. You know, I've always had a soft spot for you. Aw. Startled you, didn't I? Don't worry, I was just thinking. If I have to write a preface for a yearbook, it'd have to be a line so heartfelt you'd be moved no matter how many times you've seen it. And after pondering again and again, I like you still says it's best. Because only the purest feeling can stand the test of time and never never fades. Makes sense, right? I thought so too. Very straightforward. That's so you. Don't do that, you scared me. Makes sense, yeah. In the words I like you, it would transcend time and space. Very makes sense, right? I thought so too. That's right. Liking someone is a simple and natural part of life. If you has got someone special, family, friend, or romance, muster your courage and express yourself freely. Yeah, exactly. Do what Mem says. Still, isn't that a sign you're in sync? Always manage to appear before I'm ready. No need to overthink it. We've been traveling side by side for so long now. That's why I want to capture every little moment we've shared without missing a single word. A yearbook that makes you smile without even realizing it when you flip to the pages. Doesn't that sound lovely? You remember all of that? Got some examples? Come on, let me have a look. I've got a secret every now and then. I replay it all in my head, besides. And it's not just the things that already happened. Some of those conversations only ever existed in my imaginations. But they're precious too, so I'm tucking them all away carefully in the same book. Promise me this. Only open it when I'm around, okay? If you don't, I'll be too embarrassed. What the... Oh, there's all the contact logs that we've done so far? Who is my best partner? Wait, there's an encryption. There's a password. Who's my best partner? Whoops. What? Wait, I was right? No way! Our password is our name. Okay. They're always so gentle. Cass, only at the very end did I realize she was nothing like the rumors. I'm really curious. Is everyone like this? Having a side that no one else sees? Are you the same? I always remain as I was when we first met. I too have quite a few different sides. I'm curious about your hidden side. I only know when the story's over. Am I still the same as before? I mean, we grow, we learn. Well, I do have quite a few different sides. I mean, I have different, like, a couple sides, I suppose. Oh, we'll know when the story's over. Quite a few different experiments. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alright. We'll know when the story's over. Wait, does that mean your story will end? Then I won't be curious anymore. Don't let it end. Oh, but right now I'm not really in the mood to dig too deep. Cass's story is stepping into the next chapter, but I can't quite explain how I feel. It's like sadness, but also like some strange sense of relief. If someone were to ask about us, how should we tell her story? Her embrace is just as warm as anyone else's. She did everything she was meant to do. One moment. Sorry, no one called. Anyway, okay, we're good, okay. Hello, wondering everything, how you doing? How's Thanksgiving? How's the food? Let's see. If someone were to ask about us, how should we tell her story? Death couldn't stop her from loving. She did everything it was meant to do. Maybe it's not over yet. It could stop her from loving. I feel the same. Maybe that's the feeling I couldn't quite put into words earlier. In future stories, she doesn't have to go out of her way to avoid any endings for my sake, okay? Even though every story has an ending, I still wish everything could start over again. Act concluded. Oh. Good, yeah, all's good. I'm gonna be ending it a bit soon. I was supposed to end it out over an hour ago. No. But interesting. Yes. Well, glad you enjoyed the food and all that. Flame chasers, past topics. What's this? Well, we're kind of almost there too. Oh wow, we already finished most of it so far. We got Hyacinths, we got Phainons, we have Anaxa, we got Aglaeus, we got Mighty, we have Cass, we got Ciphers, we have Treebeast, but we don't have We don't have a Ceridra, Hysolins, the Geo Earth. Oh no, Hysolin's over there. Who's this? Ah, Evernight. Right. And this is... I'm gonna say Permaxature, but yeah. So we're getting there. But it's just... But interesting. Whoa! All right. Okay, so continuing on with what was going down. And then we end.
Wake up!
Ma'am?
Wake up! Buddy! Wake up!
Oh, this is quite a cute shot of Mem. Like, I mean, to be sure my phone's not gonna overheat. Oh, snap.